survival meals. I don't know what that was for. I feel like that was for a caravan. But sure, that's fine. We'll leave that one be. And a bit more steel, I guess. I could also send my caravan the packaged survival meals too if I really need be. But they also have the option of raw corpses of animals as well if they really have issues. Like, they have options, you know. I never did pack all the plains leather, which is fine. Keep packing the fucking steel because 49,000 steel. I mean, that's fantastic. I love that, but I need to send it. I also need to turn off the digging things here that keep finding that shit because that's fantastic, but like, fucking hell. I got a lot of shit to move. We do need a lot of steel over there though. We need steel and realistically we need blocks. But if I've got steel, I can focus on other shit like, where's my underground mine things? I've only got like a couple here. You got 49%. I kind of want to knock these out when they're close to, that one's, turn that off and deconstruct that. I want to get these down to like turned off. That is like 20%. That's like not much more. So having just one that's going to find some stuff soon because we still have like a lot of stuff around here I could dig up. And it would take me quite a while to dig up. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we do. Let's just turn them all off. Because we do want to leave here eventually. And I do... Is that still corpses? It's probably still corpses. I do definitely want to, like, stop them from doing certain activities. Like, we did the distant thing. Which I don't really need them to find another one at the moment. We could turn that off. I'll put it on again if we need more wood. Or I'll like sit here and force everybody to go mine wood and crap. But yeah, I need them to like leave that be. And wherever these things are. Like they're bringing up like a shit ton of resources, which is great, but I still have to move it. I also kind of don't want to keep growing chocolate trees here, but we'll work on that. I could remove like a row of solar from the back. That is going to take down a lot of stuff because we took out a lot from the front and it was a little bit too much. But in saying that, I don't really need to have this many of these running here anymore. Or this. I don't even know if these are currently in production. Mostly not. Mostly capped-ish, some suspended. Okay. That explains some stuff. I do have them for shredding mechanoids. But realistically, I only need one for shredding mechanoids. So let's lift these up. Let's turn them off. No, I want to uninstall that. Shred mech, minigun. I don't need to be making these here. These can lift off. Yeah, turn off the minigun. Install that. I am still making clothes here because my people are constantly in like a cycle of needing clothes between the seasons. Chet's inspired, which is great. Medicine is still pretty important. The art, though, I really only have that to prevent people from not doing anything. I did lift up some of those. I would like to get rid of a couple of these soon. What do we got? We got components, advanced components on this one. This one's not making anything else. Let's start packing it down. You are also making eyes. We'll leave that one. That one got rebuilt and no one's using it. Let's remove you. I remember somebody kicked that. This one can go. That's 3. That one's also not making any eyes or anything like that. 1 or 2 of these should be making eyeballs. Yeah, there's a second one making eyes, I think. Or it's the same one, I don't know. That one's also making eyes. There's definitely 2, 3 making eyes. We can take out this one. Alright, getting rid of those will take down some of the power consumption. Honestly, moving a lot of my colony into like a smaller size area would also be great. Like I should eventually be able to condense this into like, I'm kind of hoping up into like the dining rooms, this kind of area, and just like moving all my shit down here and getting rid of it. But I also still need some of this shit functioning until I can get to a point where shit can get lifted out and moved. how you guys going out here? I'm not seeing anybody idle, which is great. People are asleep. Looks like I've got enough beds. I don't know what Skizzle's doing over here. I guess he's cloud gazing or stargazing. Guys are doing stuff. Somebody's been deconstructing. Somebody's still mining. Somebody's been deconstructing again. Is that steel? Sorry. Granite. Granite, that's steel. No, okay. Like, there's this massive patch of, like, marble here. And that'd be great, because we need a lot of marble, but I have people literally here that, you know, are kind of doing the mining thing. Realistically, I need to have, like, a lot more of these. I thought I had more, actually. I've got one inside. What's it bringing up? It's bringing up granite. I should have plenty of granite at the moment, though. What have we got? We've got lots of granite. Yeah, we should have enough at the moment. They should be able to shift that over. I think that one's too far for electricity. This one wasn't getting quite enough power because of how I've got it all connected. I sort of wouldn't mind connecting that, but I know if they blow, they're going to take out 2 of the air conditioners. But honestly, if they're kind of incapable of running, it's no harm, no foul to bring it in and get it powered anyway. So, since I definitely need more marble, I just don't think that they're actually mining enough at the moment. I kind of don't want to block off that, but that should be fine there. Teddy's hiding in room because colonist died. That's fine. A lot of them are going to be getting upset. How are we going for this? I definitely have some marble. I just don't know if my people are processing it, which is surprising. Or Asna. No. Who's got the psychic shock lance near you? None of you guys? Hold on. Yeah, we don't do that. Who's got it? Is it Baikal's got it? Yeah, you got it. Okay, hold on. Azaz, get over into range. Yeah, you don't get to leave the colony just because you don't like it. Not how that works. It's always like wishful thinking. Sensory mechanites, it's fine. You lot, I kind of grabbed too many people there. You guys go back to sleep. You lot too. And I grabbed the people in the kitchen. I want to grab them without Baikal. Alright. Baikal, mate. You're almost into range. Just gotta get up a little bit higher, mate. As it's actually really high up on the map, I'm not 100% sure you're going to catch up. You sort of look like you are. Nearly. Close enough. I know if you stand still, they might get out of range, though. There we go. Alright, they're on fire. Fantastic. B, mate. I know you're taking stuff to shelf. How about Salinas? Go rescue Az. And Sandra's slow learner. Mining construction. Well, you'll be right. Alright, Emmy's got sensory mechanite. She'll be fine. As long as she like goes and rests in hospital and crap. Rest in hospital, love. Abbott, what are you even doing? Can you go back to rest? I love like your work ethic, mate, but like you need to rest. So why are you in here? You're following. Oh, a seahorse. You're still at attention. I didn't even notice. Also, I was surprised that you're still hurt. Oh yeah, it's a gunshot in your left lung. Yeah, that'll do it. I was gonna say, I'm like, why is this person still hurt from the time of them arriving? But yeah, no, that would definitely do that. Alright, leave you guys be again. I said most of them are like pretty pissy and upset. There's not much I can do except for try to get the fun shit over here. I could put the urn in there, but I am trying to get it like sent over, which speaking of, apart from who I just knocked down, where is Kangaroo Herder? There we are. Now, I was up to you when I was trying to put weapons on people. Melee. I was trying to get everybody here armed, and then we had Megasoft stuff and my caravan arrive places. I should really see you guys get this after sleeping. That would probably be a better idea. You could do it with one jolly... Where is it? Kind of hard to find my storage over here. I'm not quite like used to where shit is yet. That's fine. I'll figure my crap out. You got one. You got to have one. The reason why I want to get their guns back on them is usually once my people have enough tantrums, the game will typically say, hey, you know what would be great right about now? Is, oh, she's psychically wondering, is if I sent you a big old, like, raid that you'd be better off taking at, like, a distance. And you can't because, like, none of you people got guns. And then your other people also don't have, like, weapons to hit them. So it's just a fist fight against, like, whatever. That's generally how shit goes here. Let's get you a melee weapon as well. So, yeah. If every so often, I can just remember to go through you're having a food binge. You need one. I'm seeing, like, the fucking... What is it? Thrumbo sleeping in that room. I don't know if that one's been allocated. Let's see. You've got one. You don't. You're a pacifist. You got one. You got one. Most of them should have a weapon unless they're a pacifist. I do have a few pacifists here. I'm not really surprised to see like a handful don't have weapons. You are in hospital. I don't know if you can pick up a weapon, but after you're done recovering, I'll get you in here and you can grab one. Yeah, you can't walk. I figured as much. We're still here. I just had to check. I'm like, every so often it like moves me to a spot that looks like the other base, and I'm like, wait a minute. You don't have one. You're hiding in room. You also don't have one. You could. I need melee stuff. Transport pods completed. What are you up to? We're up to alligator. Come back to you, mate. Let's get this sending. Pretty sure this should be just steel. Let's chuck you in here. Now. Let's get you guys back in name order. Alligator should be at the top, actually. Yeah, you. Let's see. Next up. You don't have one, Valso. I also don't know how I feel about having like the stripes of fence in the middle of the colony, but we will get to that. Oh, you're psychically wandering, that's why. You don't have one. You could have one though. You can have the gun that I was going to give them. Although Senma really should have a better gun than that. Where did your sniper rifle go? Yeah, it might be that there actually. Yeah, go use that. I also have a shooting thing here as well that I'm supposed to use, and I haven't used it yet. That's a bit off center. I barely made it in here. What was in that one? Steel. Oh yeah, alright. That looks like it immediately just went onto the thing anyway. And my other transport pod's done. So Senma's coming in to get a gun. This one's definitely steel. It's fine. I didn't need it to reach all the way. A lot of those should get done shortly. Let's see. I don't know why this keeps like changing the order every time I click away to the different fucking group. Senma, you've already got one. You've got one as well. You've got one, you got one. You don't. I don't, sorry. Like, click on myself, I'm like, I don't even have a weapon. I actually need to get some kind of skills. You've got one. Wait, why do you have a gun when you're melee? I can see why you get pissed off so much. That's, I probably gave you a gun because you could do gun. You know Oh, no, you do have a passion for melee. I was going to say, I'm like, I could use the trainer on you, but I'm like, I should use it on somebody else. Wait, hold on. You didn't have one. Rat didn't have one. Hold on. There's the next pod. Well, they are way off center. Can you come and grab that? Oh, that's all the fun shit. Cool. Let's see. Let's get a couple more of these in here. Something like that. Get some more of these. You guys can play your fucking games. Stop having a whinge. I know this is literally just more of the same shit, but I have a lot of people here and they probably can't get access to the things that they want to do. I guess I could put it in like the doorway there or something like that. That one's allocated. That will do for the moment. The only other place I could put them is essentially in with like the kitchen. It would bring it up because it's jade. Is the other one allocated? That one is. I thought I sent 3. Maybe I didn't. Doesn't matter. We'll grab a couple in here. I know this is going to be a kitchen eventually, but for the minute, it's not a big issue. Area revealed. That will be at the caravan. Hold on. Yeah. Nothing inside. There's a shrub. All right, back to rat. Rat was where we're up to. Let's find out. Where is rat? There you are. Fuck knows where I am in the lists. I can't tell. I can't tell where I'm up to with them. But that's fine. You got a gun, you got a weapon. You don't. Sale doesn't. You're a melee. Let's grab you a gun. I also got to go do this at Dryden too. Sullen did drop their weapon just before. I would really like to get some actual like skill trainers. I'd really just love to like get my people like peppered up on some skills, you know. It's been a while since we've had the freedom to purchase them because of like close to like starvation events and shit. So we really only have like the one that we've got at the moment. Lumi's got a gun. You don't. Sue should. I wonder if I got one out here. Yeah, I got melee weapons out here. Alright. And that's all for Minwick. So Minwick's all equipped with weapons. I'm not doing that again, so save that shit. I will have to do that at Dryden and probably to the group that's out in the caravan when they get home, but I'm not going to do that right now. Probably regret that later, but should be fine. Who have I got here that could do with shooting? So I kind of want to go with like, I guess it's more hunting. I don't want the top tier person. I don't know why Legrand isn't on a 1 for that. I guess they've got construction priority at the moment. White's about a 9. I'm looking for somebody that's a little bit lower on the skill. Lincoln should be a lot higher on that. We don't have animals much to hunt, which is kind of annoying. Jet is a cook, so their skills have been whittling on purpose. You are a builder. Costa does like hunting. She's down to a 6, but that's mostly because we just don't have animals. She could be doing that, but I allocated her to do other shit so she could buff up her other skills. So let's get out of like... I guess I don't want the newest of the new people, but I also want some people that need some skills. Like, you don't have a lot of skills. What do? You do plants and growing and stuff. I always have work for that, so there's never a time when I don't have somebody doing that. You have wardening. You're a doctor, so I don't really want you out on the field shooting things, although it would be nice to send you on caravans as more than just the medic. That would be cool. I was kind of hoping to find one of my people that has a passion for it here. So let's not do Kimmy. You're passionate. I'm passionate about it, but I've got shit skills. but I'm also equally passionate about... Hold on, let me look at my bullshit. I'm more passionate about melee. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to be hunting like that. I don't know why it would show me it that way. Cave builder, gatherer, fighter. Fighter with a skill of 3. You're a pretty okay candidate, except you're exceptionally melee. What the shit? Okay, maybe not you. Honestly, we could do something different with your skills. Whoops is on the death list, and I know that. Logger, I do send you guys out to do stuff, but you're like my gardener crew. You don't have a lot of skills, but you have a lot of like stuff that you can do. Let's find somebody else. You guys are all also great in your field of like gathering shit. Construction, smithing. You're a chimpanzee. Yeah, we don't want you doing that. You are a cook. We don't want you out hunting. You have fuck bugger all skills. You're a warden. Salon. Art. Can you do... No, you're melee. Fucking hell, I need to find somebody that's not low, but like actually likes what they're doing with stuff. With like hunting stuff. This is what pod's finished loading. Okay, well, we'll send that over first. I don't know if another one finished earlier. I think I heard a blip, but colonist needs rescue. All right, hold on. Let's go find out where that is. Cody, what are you doing? Why are you down? Why are you stressed? Food poisoning. Okay. Good point. There's the beds. Good point. I don't have a medical thing. We do now. Who's closest? Orange can go rescue you. All right. People be on the like tree cutting when I can click it. We got about nearly 7,000. Pretty good. We still got more to go. If I was to make a caravan at this moment with that many, could they possibly make it out with that much wood? They could make it out with twice that much wood. Okay. Hold on. There's also like marble blocks and shit which I could take. And the spear. I need to count that too. Okay. I could probably do about 11,000 wood, give or take. Probably 10,000 would be a neat amount. So about 10,000 wood once I'm seeing about 10,000, which they've still got a shit ton of trees to cut, so they should be fine. Food binge, Lou, slept in the cold. You're right, you're fine. I probably should turn off your air conditioners and stuff. What is going on with these sheep at this door? I see you, mate. Sheep and duck and cats and all sorts of shit lining up here. That duck better not be coming in here. Good. Alright, though realistically I should probably turn off the air conditioners. I don't want to grab like... Well, I guess I do want to grab the prison. Hospital slash... But I don't want to grab the kitchen. Inspired recruitment. It's fine. Transport pod has arrived. Yeah, turn all that off. Transport pods, loading and stuff. We got 2 ready to go. If I could throw it through the same part of the roof, that'd be great. I don't know if that can do that, actually. I think it just, like, automatically cancelled that. Hold on. Which one was it? That one is ready to go. Let's put it in a different spot. That one's ready to go. The whole roof in here is going to get fucked up. That one's not quite ready. I think that one is already allocated. That one's still packing stuff. That one's ready to go. What else? That one hasn't got anything in it yet. Alright. That should be all of them, give or take. Go back over here. Inspired recruitment. It's fine. Save that. Alright, so I should have a shit ton of steel coming, which is fine. Like we have like 2,000 steel here at the moment, so a bit more would be great. We still have a lot of components and stuff. I still have quite a lot of like gold and silver here, which is unnecessary, but whatever, we've got it. I do want to let my animals off the hitching spot soon, but I also, as I said, I need to make sure that their actual, you know, fences and stuff have completed. That's done. These two are missing. That one's missing. I could probably send somebody over to build these because, to be realistic, I don't think I've got anything around the place that's going to stop them. Like, I don't think I have any animals just lurking around that's going to get in here. So what I might do is I might grab, like, chimpanzee. I know, here comes all my pods, so RIP that thrombo maybe. Pretty lucky. Alright, let's grab a Costa. I'm pretty sure she can do building. That should be all my steel coming in. Let's get you to focus on building that one. Now, who else we got in the area? McPherson could probably build, but there's other people that's better. Like Tofu. Let's grab you. You're building the roof. How about I get you to come down here and build that? And who else is out and around the place? Corpsey. No, Shizuka should be able to do building. So we'll get her. That one's already done. I thought there was ones up the top. Maybe middle? Yeah, there. Okay. We'll get those doors worked on. We'll get probably, if I have a couple of statues. I don't know if they're sent yet. I don't think they're sent yet. But I've still got like a couple of workbenches and stuff, and Shadow's having a food binge, that's fine. Yeah, most of my, what do you call it? Most of my fuel benches should get up and running. And like I said, like I've got a shit ton of wood here. But the caravan also, it's gonna need about like 10,000 wood before I really set that off and send that home to Dryden. Once Dryden's got about 10,000 wood, like that's a reasonable amount of chem fuel, hopefully, to be able to like start sending a few more like transport pods and stuff. Like this place is like partially built. I'd like to get some more storage. Like I'd like to actually build this properly and stuff, but I do need to build this over, which means I need to build that over properly and stuff. And yeah, I don't know if maybe I don't have enough people that can do stone cutting. I need to have a look at that too, but I also kind of need to divide up what's here and send like a caravan back to Dryden of people. I also want to grab a caravan from here and fill it with fucking wood, because like I don't need that much wood here. I can cut down the trees again, and it does seem like it's a stupid thing to take this much like resources back to where I'm moving stuff from, but it will like buff us up with like a shit ton of chem fuel, and that can allow me to at least like just have a couple of people here sending stuff between the caravans, getting resources over, as opposed to having to wait the whole time for every caravan. And yeah, I do want to send more.